Well, good afternoon again. This is Dr. Mark Cooper, and I'm continuing my discussions on relaxation strategies. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about guided imagery as a strategy, and maybe some strategies you might use to do this. Again, please refer to the other two videos I've already done on progressive muscle relaxation and Jacobson muscle tension relaxation approaches, and this is another a little bit more advanced, but the advantage of this, again, you're just not having to tighten up any muscles, and you're just using your imagination to promote relaxation and get that same benefit. Okay. Now, relaxation strategies have been around for decades. There's nothing new about this, but what we found over the period of time is that it really does help pain if you can distract yourself away from it and use maybe imageries. And what we found out, even in psychoimmunology, which is a psychological approaches, even not just to pain management, to build your immune system, is that things like guided imagery actually help. In fact, it helps with a lot of different things, from anxieties to phobias to the immune system to cardiovascular health. It doesn't make any difference. It's just another benefit. So it's really it's prudent for you to learn some of these strategies and incorporate them into your lifestyle changes that we hope that you're making. Okay. So guided imagery is a tool to just get a deeper relaxation, and it's frequently used in combination with the two other strategies I mentioned before. Sometimes you'll do the progressive muscle relaxation strategy or the muscle tension strategy and then move into guided imagery. So you can do one of those only by itself, or you can do it in combination with this one, either way you'd like to do it. But the technique basically is to really, again, pick a relaxed place that you're going to do this in. And again, tell your family members and other people that that's what you're going to do. Turn your cell phones off and, spend 30 to 45 minutes in a quiet place. And then all you do is you start to, maybe you could focus on your deep breathing and relaxation that way first. Or if you've wanted to do one of the progressive muscle relaxation techniques, you can do that first. But as you close your eyes, then you just imagine a peaceful, restful scene. And it's really kind of like self-hypnosis, and I'm going to talk about that in another one, but it goes a little bit deeper. But what you're trying to do at this point is just put yourself in an environment mentally, maybe where you've been before. And it could be at the beach or the mountains, sitting next to a stream, okay? And you want to try to pull in as many of the 5 senses that you have as you can. So if you can imagine the smells or tactile kind of feel, imagine the sensations around you, whether that's sitting in the sand or the beach, or, and then the sounds around you, like the wind blowing or either the waves of the ocean. So you get, and the visual cues, like seeing in your mind's eye the clouds going by, or the ocean waves, or the trees leaves blowing. It really doesn't make any difference but the more senses that you can incorporate into your imagery, the more profound the relaxation response can be. Same thing true of self-hypnosis when I talk about that. But the key is that position, or that what your memory is, or that memory is that producing a relaxation response. Now, sometimes people can, and I have had this happen, they remember a very relaxed environment and then it turns into a horror story. Well, that didn't really help too much. So you want to try to keep it in a peaceful place, keep control of it. You're not, not going into a really deep hypnotic trance, and you don't have to be, but you're focused on your breathing or your muscle tension first, and then you're using these images to calm everything down. And most of the time I'm using ones from the environment that have been peaceful to me. One time I was, imagine a fishing boat and, out on the lake, and you can smell the water and feel the sun on your face and feel the boat rocking, And then with one class I was teaching this strategy to a class, and they actually, one guy got seasick. So, he was getting in sort of a hypnotic state. He moved over to a deeper state and kind of really got into it. So it all depends on what you're imaging and how it's affecting your body. So I hope you have fun with it, practice it, but it's best to really think about ahead of time. See, you're totally in control of this, so you think about ahead of time the images that you want to do when you sit back and practice, and whatever it is, it just needs to be one that produces a relaxation response in you, and hopefully even maybe a little bit of a smile, but it's pleasant and comfortable. See? All right. I hope this is beneficial to you, and keep up your practice. This is Dr. Mark Cooper, and my next video is going to be on some self-hypnosis strategies. Thank you for listening.